What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It is NFG here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a brand new video on the Aventador Forza Edition, probably one of the best drag cars in the game. As you can see, this thing has insane launch. I'm going to be breaking down my build and tune for it, and we're going to be getting into all that in a second. But before we do, make sure you go check out the description of this video. We have a bunch of links there, including our Discord and our Patreon. We are getting so many members in our Discord. It's absolutely crazy, all the support we've been getting in there. So if you're new there and you would like to join, then make sure to go click that link. It's an instant invite and you can instantly join. Also, we do have a Patreon, so if you would like to support us, it's only $1 every month. So there's 12 people that can sign up for that tier. That's the only tier we have out right now. So if you sign up $1 per month, then you will get basically access into streams and stuff like that. And also, if you're new here, then make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you guys never miss any new videos. Let's go ahead and hop into this Aventador Forza Edition build. So the Aventador Forza Edition is in the Forzathon, I guess, shop right now for I think 400 Forzathon points. So you can get this right now without having to try to grind for it or pay money or buy it off the auction house. You can get this right off the Forzathon shop. It'll be super easy just to get those 400 points, and I highly recommend getting it. But once you do get it, let's go ahead and hop into the build that you should get. So for the upgrades, I've just done an engine swap on it, kept it stock. Then for drivetrain, again kept it stock because it comes all with drive. Then aspiration, obviously put a twin turbo in here. And then I've also, I don't think I put the wide body kit. It does mess with handling and braking a bit. I don't know how it does with speed, but I have kept it just with the normal body kit because that makes it an X class as well. That's pretty much it for conversion. Next up is going to be Aero and Appearance. For the front bumper, all I've done is put a race front bumper on. And then next, for the rear wing, I put a race rear wing. You can put this one on, but as you can see, again, messes with handling and braking. So I've put this one on there. I also think this one looks better than the Liberty Walk wing. I like this one a lot more. Tires and rims, I have the Horizon race tire compound just because I like it better. I think it comes stock race tire compound, but I like this a lot better. It works with the car a lot more. Next up is rim style. I don't really change the rim style, but I think we might go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to do a sport rim style, just see which one. As you can see, it gives the weight down at the bottom. There are going to be some that might be green, and that'll actually, in fact, bring the weight down, but I'm not really seeing any right now, so I think we're going to put these on there. So that's it for tires and rims pretty much. Next up is going to be drivetrain and engine. Just max all of these out to their race settings pretty much. So you can see race transmission and then everything in the engine. Just max all of these out to their race settings. Next up is platform and handling. The roll cage, I have one on here just because it'll increase kind of downforce, make the car a bit heavier so it'll stick to the ground better. For weight reduction, I just put race weight reduction, and that just makes the speed go up and acceleration and launch go up as well. That's pretty much it for the build. The tuning, again, is where this thing is going to get a bit tricky, but this is where a lot of important things go into making this car as good as it is. I've been tweaking this for a little bit, and I think I finally made one that's really, really good. Probably going to give me one of the best times on drag races that I've ever had, and hopefully beat out a decent amount of drag cars. So we're going to be going over here to tuning. And we're going to be starting in the tire pressure area. This isn't something I usually change on a lot of cars, but for this one, I felt that it was important to get the best acceleration and the best top speed possible. For the front, I made it 26, and then for the rear, I've made it 40.5. That's pretty much it there. For the gearing, I've made final drive all the way down to the left. First gear has been moved up to 3.89, then 2.76, 2.14, 1.45, and then I think these bottom three are stock just because it messes with the top speed. Then for alignment, I think that's stock. I might have put them at 0, but if they don't come stock 0, I've just made them 0, so you can if you want. Any roll bars, haven't messed with that. Springs, I don't think I've messed with that either. I think I've just put the ride height all the way down, but that's pretty much it. Damping, I don't think I messed with anything, but for aero, I've put both of them down to speed. This one used to be at cornering, but I put it down at speed because you don't really need that much cornering in a drag race unless you're really doing the juggernaut, but even then, it shouldn't matter too much. For braking, I don't think I've messed with anything here either. And then differential is going to be 100 and 0, then 100 and 0, and then the balance is going to be at 50%. Now, as you can see on the left here, it's going to go 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. That's crazy. And then 0 to 100 in 3.7, which is just super mind-blowing how fast this car goes. You saw in the beginning how fast it accelerated based on all those other cars. What's really going to be important is this PSI back here. This is going to give it that responsiveness that's going to help the car launch straight away. So this right here in the rear at least is really, really important to get that really good launch and responsiveness right at the start. It gives a bit of a burnout, but it catches really quick and it just starts going, and once it gets going, it goes super fast. So as you can see, again, top speed is 272.2 miles per hour. That's about as high as I could get it. There might be higher top speeds, but with all these settings that I have, if you want the best kind of acceleration to top speed ratio, this is probably the best one to have. But let's go ahead and put it in the festival drag race just to see what time you can get using this car. Alright, so here we are at the festival drag strip. We're going to be seeing what time this Aventador FE gets. I'm really excited. I did that other drag race, but the drag race at the beginning is the only one I've done with this car, so I'm really excited to see what it does here. This is the one that we usually do in our streams most of the time, either this or the Juggernaut, so hopefully this one is going to be really good. As you can see, the acceleration is crazy. Second place is nowhere even close at all, and this thing just goes. It gets to about 192 by the end of this, and let's see its time. What did it get? We got a 7.9 second drag. The next one behind me was almost a full second behind. So it was at 8.7. This one got a 7.9, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure this is way better than the Dodge, which was the ultimate drag car in Horizon 3 and what a lot of people still use in Horizon 4. But this one definitely dominates the drag racing area. If you're going to do the Colossus, or not the Colossus, the Juggernaut, if you're going to do the Juggernaut, I recommend tuning it a bit to get a little bit better handling, just so you can go around, because some of those turns are really going to mess you up if you go too fast around them, and then obviously if you mess up and crash, there's really no chance of winning at that point. So if you are going to do the Juggernaut, maybe tweak the handling a little bit, but overall this is probably one of the best drag builds you can get on this Aventador. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to slap a like on it. If you're new here and you really want to see some new Forza Horizon 4 content just like this, then make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications, because we post videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we stream from 7 to 8 almost every single day. We do it every single day we can. We've only missed about 2 days since we started, so yeah, make sure not to miss those streams, not to miss any new videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one.